Okay, so here's an update from my Lexus. Again, it is a 92. Last time I tried changing the capacitors in the ECU, and it was not successful. But what I found was, it seems to be a decently used ECU, same numbers. I already checked out the capacitors inside. All the solder joints look good. But last time I tried running this, I believe the fuel pump died because it just stopped running for no reason whatsoever. And that was before winter. Let's see if I can focus this a little bit better. Alright, so it's going to be hard because the sun's not cooperating with me. But the fuel pump's in the back seat. I'm going to swap it out. It is good habit to get the strainer when you do your fuel pump. Along with the fuel filter, which I think I still need to get. I might have it, I might not, I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to try this fuel pump first. Alright. So this most definitely seems factory to me, judging by the style and the age of this plastic on this filter screen. And I believe it is safe to say that this fuel pump is done for, because that stuff right there is plugging up the intake pretty good. Can't really tell in detail, but it is fuzzy. So who knows how much of it actually went through this pump. It looks, I don't see any Toyota ink stamping, whatever, but it definitely looks original. But what I think Toyota messed up on, I don't know if they did it on purpose or what, but the stud on the right versus the stud on the left, two different sizes. The nuts could have been the same size. I mean, it's just a extremely minor inconvenience to switch sockets, but why though? Because one is blue, one is, I think, supposed to be red. Hard to tell, but there's a blue and a black. Match blue with blue. Seems pretty common sense to me, but if you're familiar with cars, common sense is few and far between. But hopefully the car starts after I put the new one in. Okay, so the fuel pump and the computer did get it started. It's still running a little weird. It's hard to tell, but the RPM says 650. It's the kind of quality you get from a phone, but so far that injector timing, that's about normal. Idle, that's not idle air control, or it might be, just labeled differently from Lexus. Looks like it's supposed to be idle air control, but it's idling. Let it run a little bit. I think that's off because it's 50 degrees outside. I don't think it's 186 degrees quite yet. Lean on both banks, probably because it needs to learn still. Before the winter, I changed the crank sensor because it was giving me a code for the crank sensor before. Crank sensor and O2 sensor, which one of the O2s, the wires are broken. from a previous owner. I don't know what the hell happened with that, but let's see. There's the codes again. RPM signal, circuit open or short. That was there before. Yeah, all these codes are coming back from the old computer, so these must be existing mechanical problems. The O2, like I said, has a broken harness. That one I'm not sure, unless that one's the one with the broken harness and the other one was just bad. I'm not sure yet. But one step at a time. Let's see if we can get this warmed up and idled once again. Hey, look at that. My previous video on this Lexus, after about 2,000 something RPMs, I would lose communication. I know it also misfired. Lost communication, but it didn't misfire. But the thing is, when it loses communication, all the previous data is missing. But now it's rich on one side, lean on the other. Probably because of the O2 sensors. But if somebody has some insight on this problem that I have where I lose communication, please feel free to let me know, because I'm shooting in the dark on this one. Regular cars, easy. Luxury cars, not so much. Alright?